Men, what is the thing that you find yourself not doing? Rather, what is the hardest thing that you find yourself just the hardest thing that you find doing for yourself? Hi, this is the Valiant Lifestyle, and my name is Jesse. And this is my channel, and this is what I use to define what I feel masculine embodiment looks like. And it is support, it is information, it's facts, and it is tips and tricks around examples that I've found in my life that I know are helpful. And I trust that they will resonate with you when you watch, when you continue to watch my videos. So this one, I'm going to talk to consistency. And consistency shows up for you in a number of different ways in your life. But consistency is the thing that I feel is really directly correlated with the core belief that you have around that thing that you want to do consistently. So what am I talking about? And how does that look like for me? So here's what I'm going to get to. Last August, after I would say 8, 9, 10 months looking to find and looking to define what sort of morning routine looked like for me in the form of exercise, in the form of feeling like I got a hold of the world, feeling like I got an edge on my day every day. And it took time to do it. But what it was for me when I set it up consistently was I set up and I figured out how to do my own breath work and meditation. And my own meditation didn't come easy for me. It wasn't easy for me to just sit there and think about nothing. Meanwhile, concentrate on my breath. What I really had to do was force myself into it, but in a way that I found that was meaningful for me. And what it's done for me is it's created a whole host of wonderful things. And one of them is it has created a lot more volume for me to take in oxygen. It has created an ability for me to cycle through oxygen and carbon dioxide when I work out a lot more effectively. So it has helped me during my exercises. And it has also helped me form some sort of discipline and rigor in my own breathing and what that looks like, so that I don't sit in my car or in my office and do this shallow breathing stuff. It's a lot more meaningful when I do it. Okay, so consistency. Consistency is key. Why? Because that helps you show yourself evidence. And when you show yourself evidence, after you've been consistent, you start to show yourself some confidence. And when you can show yourself confidence and what that looks like, you begin to trust yourself. And when you begin to trust yourself, you begin to show yourself what self-love looks like, because it's discipline. And discipline, all it is self-love. That is you being, forming some rigor around that thing that you want to do, or those things that you want to do. For me, every morning, it's being consistent about wake-ups. What time do I get up? What time do I start my day? And being consistent about the things that I do in my day. So up until, I would say, 2 weeks ago, the consistency thing that I had an issue with was ensuring that I had my routine done before I even started kicking into the day. And that meant before 8:30. So for me, it was breathwork, meditation, making sure my smoothie was ready, my smoothie shake, doing my exercises, and then my journaling. And that takes me approximately an hour and a half, 45 minutes. Now that I was doing sporadically throughout the day, because for me, it was trying to figure out how the time management piece worked, but also just really honing on what that consistency piece looked like for me. So what does this all mean? What does this all mean in the grander scheme of things? This video is all about how to aggregate and funnel in, bring in that routine that you really want every day consistently. And for me, it took months. So I want you to not feel shameful or guilty. Just start something. And if it means that you do it sporadically every day, but you still get it done consistently, that's awesome. That is awesome. So you do your exercises. Your exercises happen at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then the next day they happen at 9 o'clock. Then the next day they happen at 5 o'clock after you have got home from work. Or maybe they're 9 o'clock at night and after you've gotten the kids to bed. But you've done them 4 days in a row. That's what I'm talking about. You're still showing up for yourself in some capacity. And that is consistency. So that is how I've been operating over the last several months. But I've been able to find something in there for me to do, which is the breathwork meditation and the exercises. The next piece was just getting it in and being consistent at the same time every day. So that piece I've been working on and getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That isn't easy. Many people will go and scoff and golf at that. We'll say, I'm not doing that. That's not me. You're right. And I'm one of those guys that used to say that. What I'm finding within that piece is that I have everything done before I get out the door with my daughter in the morning to drive her to school. And what does that mean? It has freed up a lot of extra time in my morning to help me get properly to get started at doing more work more constructively. I've been more productive with my work in the run of a day. Now that to me is so valuable because it's showing myself the evidence. It is being consistent. It's trusting myself. It's loving myself. And then it's really helping me build that production for my business each day. And I know I've only been really doing it for a little bit more than a week consistently at the same time. But what I'm already feeling and already looking at is I've been able to line up my own checklists and be more concise about what I'm doing. And that for me is awesome. That is what's going to help bring me ahead. And what I know from my mentor is that we're actually reading this book called The 5 a.m. Club. And it talks about the consistency, and it also talks about many people that are up very early in the morning and they've already got that me time in and they've done it. And what they find is that is where a lot of the people that make money, that really excel in life, are showing up. They're showing up early and they're showing up consistently and they're doing their own work. They're getting it done. And that, my friends, is where I want to aspire to be. And I am there. I'm in there and I'm working hard at that. I'm working easy at that and I'm making it happen. All right. So if this is something that resonates with you and made sense, and you're looking to get some sort of kickoff or you want somebody to listen to, I'm your guy. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and let's just hit the little red button that says book your discovery call and schedule one in. At thevaliantlifestyle.com, it's time to do it. If this is your first time watching my video, I'd like to welcome you and I'd like to invite you to subscribe. Just over here, hit the little bell notification, hit all. And that lets you know about all my notifications, all my content. You receive all my content when it becomes available to you. So that said, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching and let's do this.